Tell me the last time you spoke to a golfer who told you they didn't want more power in their swing. I'll wait. That's what I thought. The problem is most golfers don't know where they're generating their power from. So I'm going to show you 3 simple assessments that you can do to look at your upper body, your lower body, and your core power to determine, are you where you need to be, or do you need to work on those areas specifically to improve your power? Let's do it. The big three when it comes to power production come from the upper body, your core, and your lower body. We'll take you through specific assessments of each region, and be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video where you can see where you stack up against the pros. The assessment for your upper body power is a med ball chest pass. You're going to need a 10-pound med ball, a sturdy place to sit, and a tape measure to figure out just how far you're throwing the ball. The important part here is to ensure that the ball starts out on your chest and no movement occurs before you throw the ball. You're going to launch the ball thinking about putting equal pressure through both hands when releasing. You're going to take the best of 3 scores when doing this test. The next assessment is for your core, and for that we do the sit up and throw test. Again, for this assessment, you'll need a 10-pound med ball, and you're going to lie down on the ground with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. What's really important for this one is to ensure you are throwing the ball as you sit up and not do it in 2 separate motions. Again, you'll take the best of 3 scores. The last assessment is for your lower body, and that is the vertical jump. We are fortunate to have a jump mat that tells us how high we jump, so you're going to think about rapidly swinging your arms down and then jumping through the ceiling. If you don't have a jump mat, you can do it the old school way of putting a piece of tape on your fingertips, jumping as high as you can, and placing it on the wall. From there, you measure the distance to the tape and then subtract your height from it to get your score. When looking at some of the averages that we're seeing on the PGA Tour, you can see that for all 3 tests, it's right around 18 to 22 feet for core and upper body power, and then 18 to 22 inches for vertical jump. If you're below these standards, you've got work to do. If you fall within these numbers, then you need to figure out how to have that translate to your golf swing. But you need to know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, you're flying blind, and that's not a great way to improve your golf performance. I hope you found this video helpful. My name is Doc Russ, and I help everyday golfers play like the pros.